Happy Victober. This is a midway checkpoint in what you're reading. Let's see it. This one I started in September, so I'm going to be talking to you about this one today. This is SILAS Marner by George Eliot. George Eliot is a woman that writes under a man's name. I am not done yet. Okay, I'm not done yet, so it's not going to be a spoiler, but I am going to tell you about it because I did enjoy it. And okay. Now, somebody said that this work was funny. I have not chuckled yet. Okay, this is what it says. Okay, either I'm reading from my website, actually, where science meets religion.blogspot.com. That's where I put this book review. There's a bunch of topics on the side, and booktube is one of them, and you'll find it in there. Okay. It's not funny yet, but sometimes Victorian literature has, like, this punchline at the end, you know, at least I found that with Trollope, anyway. Like Victorian literature, it includes a thief, dead bodies, an orphan that cheers up a man who was accused of thieving. Okay, now whether he had the bag, I don't know yet. Okay, I'm still reading that. But anyway, there was a woman who had a baby, and there was a man who wouldn't sign the birth certificate and marry her. This woman was found dead in the snow. This accused thief named SILAS Marner, he called the woman a tramp. I chose to read it because it was about a weaver, and that's like the garment industry, and my family worked in the garment industry and in the union, and I'm estranged from them, you know, because of their fraud and abuse. But a weaver, you know, the book, like in the beginning, the first chapter, I think, of Victorian literature is very detailed. And, you know, it said that some occupations revolve around the evil one, you know, but some professions, I guess, are like legitimate work, you know, and it was a description of the weaver. These were weavers from Ravelot, okay? What the weavers were said to be pallid, undersized, brawny folk that looked like remnants of a disinherited race. They were superstitious. The peddler would visit, knife grinder would visit. They were wandering men, no mother and father. The world outside of their own direct experience was a mystery. They had some trust issues. They were regarded as aliens, and that their eccentric habits kept them in a state of loneliness. It took place in Merry England, which is a concept England, utopian society, in the village of Ravelot. He was a weaver who was in the Lantern Yard church gang. I don't know what happened, if they were assholes, but the deacon got sick, and the deacon had no kids. These men took turns caring for this sick dude, and the deacon died on Silas's watch. And the other men accused Silas of robbing the deacon. They even planted his knife too near where the bag of money used to be. But like I said, I didn't finish yet, so this was just a quick halfway through check-in. I think I might have some other information about Victober. What else I'm reading? The child's in this name, the book, because it was an orphan, you know. And I shut the door, my signal is not on. Hold on. Hey, open that door a little bit, will you?
What's that?
Can you open my door? I have no signal. I'm trying to read. Yeah, just a little bit.
Right there?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, I think the child's name was Epi. Or the mother. I'm not done with it, but I'll check in again, another one. We have, I'm still working on this, Tale of Two Cities. This one about Paris, France, and London, England. Tale of two cities. Like thieves and their victims. Two sets of people. Anyway, also what I recommend for Victober and what I've read in the past is Our Mutual Friend by Charles Dickens, Barchester Towers by Anthony Trollope, The Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. I'm probably going to listen to that one today again. Last year I did read Christmas at Thompson Hall by Anthony Trollope and The Parsonage Daughter of Oxney Cole. For Christmas I hope to read another Victorian called The Wreck by Charles Dickens. I did last year also read The Last Australian Who Left Venice. That was by Anthony Trollope, and that was from 1866. And there was these Austrians that were hated by the Venetians. Okay, so it was hated by Venetians. Venetians are like Italians, so they were hated by Italians. There was Italian haters in Anthony Trollope's The Last Australian Who Left Venice. And these Italian haters, they called these Hungarian, Austrian long-legged soldiers. They were speaking German. The Italian haters resolved to fight. And there was a Captain von Brink in Venice. And they also occasionally went to Verona. Okay, so it's not a spoiler. I didn't tell you too much, but I'm having a good time, and I hope you are too.